Welcome back to the games room. It is day 4 of 12 retro video games of Christmas. Today we're going to do something slightly different. So, any guesses what game it's going to be today or what system it's going to be for? Well, it is going to be for the Sega Saturn. So we are going to play on my original Japanese. It's a Japanese model for anyone that doesn't know. It's a Japanese variant, so it's very off-white with the purple eject button and the grey power and reset buttons. Flashing away in there is a Saru. We are going to be using the Saru today. Now this console does play discs. It plays discs absolutely fine. However, we're trying to, us people that have got these retro systems, want to preserve them as much as possible. And obviously the more wear and tear on that disk drive, the more obviously likely it's going to fail. So we're going to use a Saru. Why not? We are going to also use this bad boy. So we are going to be playing Sega Rally Championship on the Sega Saturn. What a great game. Give you a bit of background of this, of how I how I got to have a Sega Saturn, really. So at the time the PlayStation 1 was being launched and the Sega Saturn was being launched. And I played a demo of both. I think I played Virtual Fighter on the Sega Saturn. I can't remember what I played on the PS1. Anyway, everyone was going PS1. And I like to be different back in the day, so I went Sega Saturn. Now, initially I regretted my decision because everyone at school had a PlayStation PS1. I was probably the only person at a Sega Saturn. Everyone was taking the piss out of me, saying it was rubbish. Now, it wasn't rubbish, it was just different. But you couldn't play that with this on the PS1. So I sort of did regret my choice, but I also didn't at the same time. Loved it, played it to death. I had the original UK model, sold that way back years and years ago, obviously once I moved on to different consoles. But I've had this original Japanese Sega Saturn for many, many years. Now it has started to, there's a few issues creeping in. Hopefully it won't affect gameplay today. I've noticed that every now and then the sound goes funky and it goes a bit like, it sounds like the speaker's blown out. It's not. The speakers on my Trinitron are absolutely fine, and in fact we're actually using a Bluetooth line-in Bluetooth speaker with a line-in portable speaker on top, and every now and then you'll hear like a crackling. It's to do with the SCART lead. It has a specific SCART lead for this particular Sega Saturn anyway, and if you wiggle it then the sound goes in and out a little bit. So hopefully, fingers crossed, won't have any issues, but I'm hoping it's not starting to fail. So we're going to play Sega Rally Championship on the CRT. Sorry, you are going to get the flicker in, apologies, but we're going to be playing with this. Now, I haven't played this in years, so again, as I always say in my videos, don't judge me on my gameplay. This is about having fun. I've had a couple of little practice runs, that's it. We're going to go straight in kind of cold. I do have a cold beverage over there. It is Christmas still. Let's get up and running. Catch you in a minute. Setup obviously isn't very professional whatsoever, but I've got two of these big clear boxes which are absolutely stacked full of games. You can see in there some Super Famicom games, a freeloader for the GameCube, I think it is. Some GameCube games, various other games in there. So yeah, but it works. Look, it's a setup. It works. There are more games in there. Super Mario Kart, and we've got the steering wheel raised up here. It's the right sort of height. So obviously, when you sit here, here's the steering wheel. Here's the screen. So it's actually a very good, and you've got rubber feet on the bottom of this, which makes it stick to the box. So actually, it works out perfectly. Again, it doesn't look very nice, but I don't care because no one sees it really, apart from you guys and me. But I'm looking this way. I'm not looking this way. So yeah, that's the setup. Let's back out, let you have a look. It's such a mess in my games room. But yeah, there you go. So that's the setup, just so you can see it. So let's get playing this. Let's get on with it. Okay, I've made some adjustments, on the settings of the car. The sound has started to crackle slightly, so there is that crackling going on that I described earlier. But nothing I can do about that. Is what it is. We've got to deal with it. Right, see what we do. See what we can get on. We are using the gears. We are using the paddle shift on this steering wheel. See what we can do. It's very sensitive. I have completed this game, I have completed this game using the joypad a few times. So it's possible. Is the steering wheel better? I don't know, as in, actually better? I don't know. I think it's more sensitive, to be honest, than the joypad is. But it's more fun with the steering wheel, that's for sure. More realistic and all that. He says, as he does really badly. Mate, this is not a how-to, is it? Oh my life. Come on, dude. I'm having a mare. Come on. Nice. Right, that'll do. You want to be 11th is probably the worst you need to be. You need to be 10th or 11th, I think, on that stage to get, to be in with a chance of getting anywhere clearer. That was a bad time. I think I can do that in about 56 seconds. So we're having a good start to this, but we are playing this in real time, so we're going to do it. Only 4 gears, so not too bad. You can play in auto transmission, but I think it's a lot more fun playing it in having to use the paddles. They're there, why not use them, right? It just said it forces you to have to, especially when you get like a tight hairpin turn, you got to brake, obviously brake, turn, and change down the gear and all that at the same time. So it definitely challenges you a bit more. I just like it, it's a great game. It's only a scratch, should be alright. The paintwork rub on the wall. This is a great stage, this. So I'm not amazing at this game, but I've done it in the past, I've completed it. So it's been a long time though, so, oh, here we go. Every time I talk, I feck it up. Talking and playing video games at the same time is an art, isn't it? I'm not very good at it. We're doing alright, we're having fun, that's the main thing. And that's the thing about this game, it's very challenging, but it's so much fun. And I know it's not perfect and all that, the port, I mean, from the arcade, but they didn't do a bad job, did they? Let's face it. There you have, absolute motherfucker. Right, okay. We're not doing great, are we? Let's face it. Right, one more stage. Off we go, one more stage. Let's move this little camera. I'm gonna get some, well, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna get some action shots of the paddle shifts, but too late now. I've just realised something. I didn't change the settings on the car, so we may do that. Let's play a game. Let's play a level without changing the settings. So I don't know if you know that you can change the settings on the car so it handles slightly differently. I didn't change them. That's going to be my excuse for my poor play. No, you can change the settings. It does make a difference. Like it actually does. You can really feel the difference. So first, which clearly I'm not going to, then you get the extra stage, which is the forest stage, I think it's called. I have done it before, but this is, listen, first play in, I can't tell you the last time I played this game. Years, 5-6 years perhaps. And it's showing, obviously. Far too hesitant through there, dude. Wow. Good fun though. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you had this game back in the day. What did you think of it? It's very short. It's a very short game. Only 4 stages, well, 3 stages officially, and then 4 stages if you get to first, which we're obviously not going to do. So I'm going to play this again in a minute. Just, like I say, it's just day 4. 12 retro games of Christmas. Sega Saturn is getting some love, mate. Great console. In my eyes, very underrated console. We got a lot of grief. We got a lot of stick. Oh, mate, we're not even going to make it, are we? Anyway, there you go. That's my playthrough of Sega Saturn. Sega Rally Championship on the Sega Saturn. Very bad playthrough, but I did my best, right? I had a go at it. Good fun. Tomorrow will be day 5. What are you expecting? What do you think? What's coming next? So so far I've had the Sega Mega Drive. We've had the Sega Saturn. We've had the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. We've had, well, it's Neo Geo, wasn't it? It was on the Evercade VS, but we've had Neo Geo as well. So what comes next? What will day 5 bring? Answers in the postcard. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. I'm sweating in this hoodie. Don't know why I decided to wear a hoodie in this room. It's boring in this little room. Thanks for watching, appreciate you all. Gameplay was shocking today, but I had fun. I'm going to continue to play this, and I'm going to try and do better. Catch you soon. Have a good one.